Okay, hi everyone, this is Koinzell here. So continue on the series of the desert temple guides. This is the video that will cover the desert temple that does the side scrolling. So I have already cleared the first instance of the temple earlier in the month in April. So if you see here, this temple basically gives you the chance to get the branch runes, as well as different materials, be it the essence, magical residue, or dust, or even ancient gold coins. It depends on which route you took in this path itself. There's actually a few hidden paths, and the higher the tier, the more the types of paths are available. So even I myself don't remember exactly which of the paths are available in which tier, because they actually make quite a number of changes to this temple already. Okay, so first off, if you see here, there's a glowing relic here, which we can attack, which effectively activates something. As you can see, it's telling you how something seems to have been activated, and that something is over here, which actually essentially opens up a hidden path for us. So of course, there are a lot of classic traps. This actually has a very Prince of Persia vibe to it. If you guys have played Prince of Persia before, you know what I'm talking about here. Now, this is to remove the fire, which they will show in the cutscene. Yeah. Okay. So this allows you to go. Now, at this point onwards, right, there are 3 different paths that you can take. You can take the path below, which is full of traps, and eventually you get to open and get Shakatu coins, if I'm not wrong, the Asian gold coins. Or you can go forward. Ouch. Okay, you can go forward, right? And all the way to a dungeon, to an area where you have to use the spikes to lure the monsters. You have to use the spikes to kill the monsters. That is the second path. The third path is actually to climb up and fight the boss, whose name coincidentally is the name of the dungeon. Okay. Almost fell. So given that this is the tier 2 one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Shakatu gold coins, because the one that goes straight, that if you go straight all the way to the right, that is actually the worst path, because that is none of the hidden paths, so to speak. Okay, so there's tons of traps here. Usually I just rush through them, honestly speaking, because they don't pose enough of a danger to kill you unless you really screw up a lot. Okay, so once you reach the wall here, all you need to do is just attack this wall, and you'll gain access to the treasure inside. So it's as simple as that. It's just a matter of finding this hidden path, which is opened by the second relic that I hit. So the first relic that I hit earlier opens up a bridge. The second relic that I hit is hidden in between the 2 spikes. So that is the one that gives you access to this bottom path. Can't remember what is the reward for all this. They changed it actually. Oh, okay. It's ancient gold coins, 120k ancient gold coins. I think this should sound attractive to you guys. But by the time you get Desert Survivor, this amount is meh. It's okay. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. And this is terrible. But anyway, this is only tier 2, so blue rune, I suppose a blue rune is expected. Now, I'm going to jump forward to the tier 3 one. Okay, actually, let me just do it manually. Let me just show you guys the process, because I remember where the tier 3 one is. So typically, you always choose to return to town, because you need to save your holy water. I think I forgot to mention earlier that the holy water Basically, you get one every day, and each of the holy water only gives you 14 minutes. There is no other way to get this holy water, only through daily, the one free water, holy water daily. So in a sense, the Desert Survival is actually, that is a Desert Survivor is actually a very F2P friendly content because the CP requirement is not that high, and there's no specific advantage in terms of doing cash over non-caching player, non-paying player in the desert survival content. So this is actually a great content for the F2P players to enjoy. I personally like this as well, as clearing the temples really give me quite a nice amount of desert currency. I have still quite a number to go. I'm already at 27k. Okay, I started something like 3k. Okay, so let's go to the last of the tier for this particular temple. If I'm not wrong, it's here, yeah. Okay, let's take our mount. So that is the best mount that you can get in the game, right? It's not through cash, it's through actually fighting the mobs in the desert mode and seeing if they give you the red elephant quest item, which after clearing the quest you will get the red elephant. And the red elephant is really good because the red elephant, right, while on the mount, you can dig, you can do excavation. You don't need to dismount and then do excavation, so it saves a lot of time. Not to mention the red mount, right, is like a Ferrari. This is like a, I don't know, Honda Fit. Yeah. Okay, so likewise, you get the branch runes and the same amount, same type of items, but lesser. So this time round, I am going to take the upper path to fight the boss. The only thing is that they have changed the temple such that the paths become limited based on the tier. So I just can't remember which tier has which path. In the past, right, it was actually different. They actually gave us the all three options per instance of the dungeon, per tier of the dungeon. Okay, I think I need to climb back up. Yep, oops. That relic just now activates the one above. Oops. So as you can see, it activates the bridge. Again, it's very Prince of Persia vibe. Oops. So let's clear the fire. Okay. So I think I did the right thing because it seems like in the tier 3 path, there's actually no option to go down. It's blocked. So luckily I did it in the tier 2 path. So ouch. So I can show you guys what the bottom path gives, which is the 120k Asian gold coins. Oops, almost fell. So remember to keep spamming your jump button, because even if you fall or you don't jump off, if you're near enough to the platform, the character will just auto climb up. By the way, there's nothing over there if you jump from that platform. That is just a imagery trick. There's nothing over there. Okay, there's quite a number of traps here, and I honestly feel like just rushing through all of them, but yeah, let's just go in to here, and it's telling you to check out the, oh ouch, luckily I did not get hit by the spinning orbs. Okay, we have gotten the HP up. I believe I need to go to the right side to activate something and then come back here to get the key, if I'm not wrong. Ouch, got nicked a bit. Okay, we got the health orb here. Do we have the key? Okay, so the key is here. Because in one of the versions, right, the key is actually on the right side and you need to activate something here. So I have to admit, they have made so many changes to this dungeon, I don't remember most of it. But the good thing is, we have found the key, and the key will always be within those 3 zones, by the way. Those 2 sites, it will always be there, so you just need to search for it there. Oh my god, this boss is really easy for a final tier of this boss. Okay, she used to be much harder, by the way. Okay, so now it opens the chest. Let's see what we get. A yellow branch rune. I would have loved a orange one, but well, so be it. 60k of the essence, which is nice. Magical essence. Okay, so this is it for the side-scrolling temples. I personally like it because it feels very Prince of Persia-ish, and it's quite fun. I grew up playing side-scroller games more than 3D games, so that should tell you guys my age. Yeah. All right. So thanks everyone for watching. See you guys next video, which will be the Grand Temple video. Yeah. All right. Bye.